On the recent installment of Sunday Brunch, hosts Simon Rimmer and Tim Lovejoy welcomed chef James Golding onto the show. The guest was showing viewers how to make partridge breast with mash, mushrooms and dressing. Before James started cooking, he told the two hosts that as partridge cooks relatively quickly, all he had to do was color them in the pan before popping them in the oven. Giving viewers a tip on making sure the game isn't too dry, the chef admitted that the trick is to not overcook it and cook it for a few minutes less than you would usually. After seasoning the food, James placed it in the oven and continued making the other elements for the dish. Getting ready to make his red wine sauce, Sunday Brunch host Simon Rimmer interrupted James to tell him he was being fed information by bosses about the food in the oven. Simon said, "You know what's always brilliant when we have chefs on? In my ear, the gallery is now saying, 'Can you tell James the partridge is done?' I'm pretty certain he knows. I'm really fairly certain that James Golding, superb chef, knows that the partridge is ready." With the celebrity guests laughing over Simon calling out the production team, the guest chef continued his meal sarcastically shouting. The Sunday Brunch host commented, "Oh James, you need to get the partridge out of the oven now." Doing as instructed, James replied, "It's a little bit under but we'll let it rest, it'll be fine." Simon joked that it's always good to have an extra alarm clock before confessing that the reminder from the team was his fault. He continued, "It's because they're used to working with me, that's why. Oh, he's burnt it again." Admitting that his co-star Tim has never tried partridge before, Simon asked how he was finding it for the first time. Tim replied, "Delicious, it's great. I think the cosmic mash though is something else. It's out of this world. I'm really enjoying this." Cutting into the partridge after it came out of the oven, James told viewers that as it wasn't like chicken, it's fine to have it a bit on the pink side so it's not too overcooked. While the celebrity guests on the panel were tucking into their pre-made dish, they all seemed to approve as one could be heard calling it delicious. As James dished up the meal for Simon, the Sunday Brunch host was equally impressed with the overall presentation. He commented, "It looks beautiful. The whole thing, we eat with our eyes and that bit appearance is great." Sunday Brunch continues Sundays on Channel 4 from 9:30 a.m.